talk about the kingdom, it means the realm where God's design, his purpose, and his government or his governance is manifested. So each and every one of us has a dominion mandate. Do you understand? To bring the kingdom of God as it is in heaven, so it should be here on earth. You cannot think of yourself otherwise. So when we say kingdom, it's not only about church. It's bringing the design, the purpose, and the governance of God's agenda into the marketplace and the places of influence that God has placed us on. That's what we are designed to do. Does that sound like something you would like to engage with? Now, when we talk about culture as well, I mentioned to you earlier that we are pro-African. So we think about the issues or the nuances, you see. And when we say culture is the behavior that brings the vision to life. Why? Because if you look at this floor only, you find a lot of, tribes, right? Now, if there's no system to help you be able to convert what you know into actionable items, everybody keeps doing what they want to do, and that would mean that individual biases will be fed. Will we succeed? Will we move forward? That's what is holding us down. So our definition of culture means the behavior that brings vision to life, isolates, our personal biases, and ensures that we can live the agenda of the kingdom. We can do what? Live the agenda of the kingdom. Now, my third definition is really about women. I think that a lot of us, and this is not me, it's what the Spirit of God said to tell you, a lot of us have not been reconciled to ourselves. Not in a vain way, but we have not been reconciled to ourselves. When I tell you now, pay attention to yourself. Many people are not connected to their bodies. They're not connected to themselves. And if you are not, how do you really want to fulfill with the body where God is carrying you to? How? And Romans chapter 12 verse 2 tells us not to conform to patterns. So already, if you are not one with who God has created you to be, that's already a deviation. And at the end, are we going to be able to deliver the acceptable will of God? The answer is clearly no. So the Lord is reminding us today that we should pay attention to how he has created us. And we can find that in Genesis chapter 1, isn't it? I'm a big believer of that phrase that says, form follows function. If you look at that door is not designed for a car to pass through, is it? If a car should pass through, what's going to happen? Crash straight on. So that means that if a car should pass through that door, it's an aberration. It has taken it out of the function of that body. Well, look at us as women. Can I have two beautiful women come and stand in front of me, please? They are still sitting down. If you look at us, no, just take a look. I want you to look at these two people. They have been created in a form. In whose image? In whose likeness?
God's likeness.
Right. They have been created in a form to function. And this thing I'm telling you, I pray that the Spirit of God will open your eyes to understand. They have been created in this form to function in this dimension, right? So if you look at a woman, all men, close your eyes. If you look at the front of a woman, what do they have? Breast. Naturally, what does the breast do? Feeding. What else? There are many functions. What else? What else? Comfort. What else? Beauty. Okay. But does the breast nurture? Does it feed nations? And then you go for an interview, they will tell you, introduce yourself. You say, oh, my name is Gloria. I'm the fourth one of my family. I married 6 wives. When you can tell them as a woman, I bring dead systems back to life. Is it not part of your function? Don't you have a womb? What is the womb supposed to do?
To carry
birth.
Birth,
what is it supposed to do? Birth new nations. Bring life. Do you see the baby before the baby comes? No, but you know. So you bring the invisible back to life, don't you?
Yeah.
So when you go to an interview and they want to interview you, what do you tell them? There are dead systems here. I can see it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Before the baby comes, don't you know to nurture that child? Don't you know to pray for the child? Don't you know to speak life into the child? Where did you get that native intelligence from? Your mother? No. It comes from where? So you have an unorthodox way to solve problems because you get wisdom from where? See me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Thank you so much, beautiful men. Give them a round of applause. I'm not saying all of these things to make you excited. I'm saying all of these things because you must understand that your form follows your function. Your form follows your function. So you are going to look at yourself, top to bottom. When you appreciate everything, then you give yourself a round of applause. The clap is not even it. It's not immediate.